is moving and it's breaking. Our worship is shifting the atmosphere till the heavens open. His praise is shifting the atmosphere. The breakthrough is healing. This worship is shifting. It's shifting the atmosphere. It's moving and it's breaking. Shifting the atmosphere. You can walk in and make a difference. I want to be shifting the atmosphere. It's moving and it's breaking. Our worship is shifting the atmosphere. 1 Corinthians, the first chapter. The 9th, 1 Corinthians, the 9th chapter. Let's go there. Dr. Jack. First Corinthians, the 9th chapter, the 16th. To the 18th verse. I thank God for my son home on the keyboard today. He and his family. Good to have my whole team back. Feels good. It makes you want to sing. See, when you get the whole group back together, you know, it's like church folks that ain't never had music. It just makes you want to sing. The 9th chapter, 1 Corinthians, in the 16th verse. Give me something on that black mic, babies. Come on. There we go.
For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me, if I preach not the gospel. For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a disposition of the gospel is committed unto me.
It doesn't matter whether you agree or not, but if you do it, if you unto God, He charges you with it. Come on.
What is my reward then? Verily that When I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Christ without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel.
God's word for God's people. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. If you would allow me to open this morning with a story. I read this story and I liked it because it represented me. Once upon a time, if you would allow me, once upon a time there was a farmer, a cow, a chicken, and a pig. They were all having a heated discussion as to who contributed the most to the breakfast table. And when it seems that there was no solution to their problem, their debate, they all agreed that the next morning they would get the answer because they would all meet up at the breakfast table. So when morning came, the farmer was proud to see the wonderful baked goods and the biscuits on the table, and he stuck his chest out and said, "This is from the wheat that I grew." The cow started grinning. He looked at that large glass of cold milk and that creamy butter and said, but look what I did. The chicken started cackling. Ha! Look at them fried eggs and scrambled eggs over there. Everybody got them on their plate. Oh, easy, look at me. And while they were all enjoying themselves, they looked around the room. They stopped boasting to realize that somebody was missing. Where's Pig? Silence fell. And all of a sudden, when the room got silent, their heads turned. And here comes a big plate, filled high with ham and bacon. And they all realized then that they had only made a contribution. But Pig had gave his life. I was reading, and so today I want to talk a little bit about the measure of maturity when you give it all. I was reading the other day a young man by the name of Ralph Neighbors, and he wrote a book called The Shepherd's Guidebook. And he made this comment there. He said, the extent of a person's spiritual maturity is the extent of the commitment he or she has to kingdom activity. In other words, the more you grow in God, the more important the things of God become to you. Other activities and distractions become less important when it compares to the activity of the kingdom and the value of what God is doing. My mind turned to Jesus, and I realized that Jesus gave his life for the kingdom. He was committed to it. And mature Christians will always feel the same. The Apostle Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. He said, let me go there. He said this: when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Isn't it time that we do the same? Some of us are saved, but we've been in church 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Isn't it time we begin to put away lesser things that are occupying our time? I want to talk to you a little bit today about your commitment, your time, and your maturity in God. It's strange to find someone that has been in something for years and yet have no commitment. We talk about how good he is, but yet we have not totally surrendered all to him. It's like being in a relationship and you only give a portion of yourself. But yet you want the relationship to grow. You want it to get better, but you're not giving all.